Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. Down the rabbit hole, not up your asshole. Okay, you know. We're just talking about common sense. And I try to keep it down under the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, 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 very important and not important. The liberals, libertards, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Like I said before, that's a disclaimer. That's about 80% of you. Trust me, you're in your emotion. You're not going to agree with nothing I'm saying. It's common sense or whatever. Okay? When I say people who believe in God, I'm talking about external God rather than the God themselves. You got to ask questions. When you don't like asking questions, you become a fool. Okay? You must ask questions to be educated. Okay? All right, okay, we got that out of the way. Now, this video is going to be pertaining to what to do when your family neglects you. Now, I'm going to say this because it has happened to me when I was a child. I realized that why does people not show me, my families, my parents and stuff like that, they tend to just neglect you. Either because you're unattractive, okay, or you've been rejected in society because you didn't fit in, okay, you see my face, see, okay. Anything that makes you feel rejected from society, there is one thing you need to do. And I learned this while I was sitting on park benches trying to avoid school and bullying and stuff. I learned to listen to the voice internally, okay? Right there. Right there. Your pineal gland, if you want to believe in the pseudoscience, if you wish to believe that or not, okay, right? When you do listen, there will be a voice that speaks to you. But you can't hear it. Most of you can't hear it. You're just too deaf to hear it. It would say that little people will not show you attention. Okay? Because they're going through the same thing you're possibly going through. But the difference between you and them is that you do not seek their validation. Does that make any sense? Why do you need, when you're so high up there, why do you need to seek so low to seek earthly validation from anybody? Who the fuck do you think you are to figure that out? Do you think that I'm waiting for a female to validate me on my feelings after I've been self-indulged with psychoanalyticals with myself? Battling myself, saying, okay, I should be more empathetic, more sympathetic. Why? Why should I feel that? You don't have the knowledge or capabilities. Why? Why would you feel for someone who don't have the capabilities of empathetic feelings or sympathetic feelings? Why would you do that? Why would you deal with anyone who's not thoughtful enough, okay? You start to figure things out really quick when you're in isolation, okay, right? Okay, see, this is the thing that most people can't handle. They can't handle listening to themselves. So what they'll do, you will tend to gravitate towards escapism. Escapism is a big major flaw, okay? Drugs, okay? Hanging with the wrong crew. Not trying to seek advice, but just going with the flow with social networking and anything that seems to, you gravitate towards the lower frequency energy of people out there. And then you get yourself in trouble. You may end up getting thrown in jail, okay, because you're trying to find a way out, okay? But I'm telling you, live free or die trying will free your mind of all these things. The Buddhist monks have the answers. They don't eat that much. They don't use social media. The Amish people do it all of the time. Okay, there's people who live in farm areas who don't even have social media, and they live happily. Okay, but how do you know this? Why would you seek the validation of them, okay? Why? Do you know there's other people who live in suffering to the point because they did not find the keys to unlock themselves? Why would you need the validation from anybody? From your daughters, from your sisters, from your wives, from your girlfriends? No. No, you don't need it. The validation comes from the heart, okay? Yourself, okay? See, this is the validation with yourself. You are your queen or your queer or your king. Okay? You are yourself. You're a mixed, you're hermaphrodite, whatever, king, whatever. Call yourself a genie if you fucking want to, okay? There's a problem with society where they try to seek validation from other people who are lower themselves. And they don't even have no odds themselves. It is attractive. And then they're drawn to attraction. They like moths to motherfucking flames. So if you do have people who are not giving you the proper attention, but you can say, you can speak about it if you want it. I don't seek it at all. I just look at their actions, okay? Actions speak louder than words. If someone says something, right, and they want to give you affection or compliments, because men give too many compliments to women, but they never receive those things back. So you have to plan another exit out. You don't need it. Why do you need compliments to make yourself feel good about yourself? Why? When you can pat yourself on the back. Which one is better? For you to pat yourself on the back or praise from regular, ordinary people? Why? Have you broken that down? Did you understand why you're here in this world? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying to become a narcissistic prick, okay, you know, or a dick, okay, you know. But I'm trying to say that it's not necessary to succeed in life. You don't need it. It's a waste of time. People all the time say, you should be more effective when you show your videos by adding this, adding that. This is, I say this because I make the video. I don't add those things to my videos. I don't need to. I think I'm more than enough than to show some decorations. You know, me, I have a whole bunch of ideas of decorations, but I prefer not to do that. I'm not going to do that. That's a form of bias. You're looking at my pretty intro, how much work I put into my so-called YouTube streams, okay? You know, no, I'm not doing all that. I just want to straight talk. I'm not going to sugarcoat everything. I don't like sugarcoating. That brings people there, and that's what makes people pay. I don't look for your handouts or nothing. You know how to donate to my cause. Because I'm a generational X chosen one. That's why you're going to donate. You're going to donate because you care that much. But since most people don't have the capability of giving and knowing how to give, I have to make sure that I know that knowledge. And I do. Okay, I understand that most people in the world are children. They don't know where to donate. Instead, they'll donate their monies to charlatans like Joe Osteen and T.B. Jakes, Joyce Myers, and stuff like that, Peter Popoff. Don't seek validation. You are not alpha if you're seeking validation from anything or anyone. Live free or die trying. Okay, you never heard of that before? That's pretty strange. These days, people are thinking about Kevin Samuels, about being a high, ambitious type of guy who got a lot of money. But that money will only bring you the sour sap honey. You don't want sour sap honey, do you? You don't want sour sap honey after you make all that money, right? You want sweet, fresh, of-age virgins who are into polygyny. That's overseas. That's not in America. I guarantee you're not going to find it. I guarantee. Motherfuckers. That's why it's so hard. It's hard to be alpha. And then they say, I can't do that. No. Your kids should be homeschooled. You're a teacher. You're supposed to be educated. You're supposed to find validation within yourself. Then you be the God that you always needed to be. You have control. You don't worship nothing. No devils, no gods, no prophets. You know what morality is. You know what order is. Through your own raison d'etre. Know thyself is more important than anything else. Because row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Peace.